Good morning, my boys, my boyos, my boyorinos. I did not want to make this video, and neither is my room in the state that I would want it to be in order for me to get this message out. But there's no point in waiting around and hoping for things around me to get better. Everything that is placed behind me in the specific places that it is, it's merely a reflection of the choices that I've made in the past. If I had, been so courteous as to put my stuff from over here um, into my drawers or into my closet, I would not have this mess behind me. But alas, I do. Um, but as I've reflected upon numerous things, there is very little point to waiting. I might as well just get a new video out. I've been aiming to get a video out every day for the past few days, and of course, gradually that process is going to slow down, and I'm not going to be able to produce high quality content every day. It requires a lot of editing and a lot of work that I have to put in. But the principle behind that stands firm. The idea that every day is every day and that I can make something out of each day that will help me get to a new level the next day. The idea of working for something that I'm only gonna, benefit from in the future. The idea that I'm gonna plant a tree today that's gonna cover me in its shade 10 years from now is somewhat reassuring because I do not have my past self to look back on and say, I'm really glad that guy worked so I can be where I am right now. The only places where that's true is possibly with the money that I'm earning from, online ventures and from the fact that this channel has grown somehow to 2,000 subscribers. I only have my past self to thank for that because I didn't do anything today to help make that happen. I merely woke up today and I was in the body of this person who has somehow managed to gain some level of online business going and has these 200 published videos across all my YouTube channels that I can look back on and say, I'm glad I made that. I did not do anything today to contribute to the overwhelming success that I've had online, and neither am I gonna, do anything a year from now to contribute to the amount of stuff that I've done between today and a year from now. I'm not sure if this is complicated to understand, and I know I tend to overcomplicate things when I get so passionate into speaking about a certain topic, but it's something to be worth thinking about because every single day you wake up in the body of a person that's not the person that you were yesterday. Again, that's somewhat of a complicated thing to say, but I know that there are people in my audience who are getting this message right now and who are remarking upon it by themselves. This morning, when I got out of bed, or more accurately, this afternoon when I got out of bed, because the entire morning I was working on my laptop from my bed, if I'm being entirely honest and transparent, I came to consciousness as me, right? I woke up and I remembered that I'm Jacob and I have this audience on YouTube and I have these multiple people that I'm in the middle of a conversation with, and I have these multiple social media platforms and my email that I gotta check on my phone after I wake up, and that I gotta eat something, and that I'm a human being and a person that's alive right now, and all of these responsibilities just come crashing into my brain. And in a moment like that, it's easy to be distracted and say, well, I've got a long life ahead of me, there are things that need to be done, but if I just skip a day at doing something, it won't hurt me. I don't think that's true. And I've taken upon the mentality of every day is every day. If I said I'm going to do something every day, I'm going to do that thing every day. Because there's nothing more sacred than the sanctity of my own word. As my own word reflects that of the divine truth of the universe, I'm trying to become as close as I can to the best version of me that I can be. So in order to do that, I need to define what is best, and what is best is true and in accordance with the universe. So sacred, right? And if I'm aiming towards what is best, then I need to assume that I know what's best for myself and that my decisions reflect the objective best. And if my decisions reflect the objective best, and if I've already told myself that I'm going to aim towards something, then by sticking to that, I accelerate on an upward path towards the objective best. If you believe that your decision, your view on the world is correct in the first place, then there's a set of beliefs that you have towards what you should do that is right and correct. And if you don't do that thing which is right and correct, you don't live in accordance with the beliefs that you yourself have, that you spread, and that you tell other people. So how can you, tell yourself you're having a positive impact on the world when you don't even follow your own doctrine? I can't sit here and speak to my YouTube audience about what must be done if I'm not doing what must be done myself. And one of the best quotes that I've heard, and this comes from Julius Evola, who I've spoken about in the past: neither pleasure nor pain should play a part in doing what must be done. So if you have a definite idea of what must be done, why would either pleasure or pain, what you get in or out of it at the moment, affect the greater scheme of things? Well, ideally it shouldn't. It shouldn't play any part in it. Just a few ideas worth considering. If you told yourself at the beginning of this year, I am going to do something every day, do that today. There's really no point in waiting, and it's not going to take up much of your time either. Like it or not, your schedule's pretty much free all the time. You're just telling yourself in your head, I'm busy. You're really not all that busy. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, and there are people who have so many more things to get to than you do. Keep that in mind. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.